Who likes a butternut squash soup? I'm Tom Birkenmeyer.
I'm Sheila Z. Sterling.
And Sheila is going to show us with her expertise how to make a really good, tasty butternut squash soup. Pretty simple to make. Tastes amazing. Yeah. So show us what we're doing.
Okay, well, this only requires 2 ingredients, which is kind of amazing. Here we have organic cut up onions and organic butternut squash that's been cut up. There's going to be other seasonings put in it, but it's a very simple process. Now for butternut squash soup, as not all soups, you can use coconut oil because of different flavors. Butternut squash soup is one that goes wonderfully with coconut oil. So I've used coconut oil, and we're going to saute the onions, not in butter. You can use butter if you choose, but if you're vegan or if you want to add a little bit more of a healthy stint to it, we're going to use 100% virgin coconut oil. We're going to let this simmer until they come to a golden brown, and then we're going to go to the next step. Okay, so it's simple. There's no cream. A lot of people think there's a lot of cream in butternut squash soup, but in this way, in the Vibrant Life Cookbook way, which this recipe will be in the Vibrant Life Cookbook coming out, there's no dairy at all. Just 2 ingredients, so it's kind of amazing. Okay, see you in a bit. So now we have beautiful, they're not quite golden brown, but that's all right. We're going to just simply slide our beautiful butternut squash, which, organic butternut squash, which I have chopped up ahead of time. We're going to sort of let that simmer a little bit. Now, this is when I put in spike, which is a bunch of ground up vegetables. And it does have a little bit of salt crystals. I'm going to put a little more. But I also put a little bit of Himalayan salt. Excuse my reach. I'll put a little bit of Himalayan salt. I think that's just fine. And now we're going to pour enough water until it's nice and sort of covered, but not too much. And we're going to just let this simmer about 10-15 minutes until the butternut squash is very, very soft. And then we'll go on to the next step. Okay? So we're going to let this sit a bit, and we will see you right back here. So now that this is sort of, it's getting ready to bubble a little bit, I choose to put a little bit of better than bouillon in. You can use the vegetarian if you're vegan. I prefer chicken right now. It is very high in salt, so you want to be very careful. You can see how much I'm using, which is maybe a teaspoon for this entire batch of soup. So it's not very much, but this is when you would kind of blend it in there, place the top on, and let the magic begin. So, see you back in just a bit. Welcome back. So, come on a little closer. This is the finished product. It looks yummy. And of course, as it was getting done, I like to play with it by chopping it into finer pieces, but you don't have to. Now, we've cooled it just a little bit because we're going to actually use the NutriBullet to make this into soup. As we come right over here, and I just have to find the big container. Ah, here it is. All ready to go. So, I'm just going to scoop it into here, like so. Sometimes you have to do 2 of them, but let's see if we can't get most of this in here. You want to let the soup cool off a little bit because most of you may have already experienced with the NutriBullet, when you put things that are very, very hot in here, it causes like a vacuum seal. And it's very difficult to get up. I'm actually going to blend this little bit so we don't get that vacuum. I'm going to blend this up first and then I'll do the rest. That's okay with everybody? Okay, here we go. Loud noise. And I would probably add a little bit of water to this. We're going to plate these in our little taster cups. Tom, would you like a little nutmeg on yours?
I would.
Okay. I love nutmeg on butternut squash soup. And something else I'd like you to know, don't be afraid to, in the summer or in the early fall when it's still warm outside, don't be afraid to have the soup cold. Really chilled with a lot of nutmeg on top is absolutely delicious. Now since this is nice and thick, I'm going to go get a spoon. If you'll excuse me for a minute. Yummy. So.
There we go, centered.
you might take a spoon now. You got it? I know.
Ooh, that's really, 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 really good.
It is just delicious. You could have this just in a meal in itself, maybe with a salad.
So is that it? That's the whole thing?
That's it.
That's pretty
That's
simple.
the whole thing. It's butternut squash soup and 2 major ingredients, and the rest is all love. So enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers. She's got a website I recommend that you check out. It's called truelife-solutions.com. I'll say it again, truelife-solutions.com. She's got a book that I've already bought. I've read it cover to cover. It's called The Anatomy of Healing and Wellness. A lot of really good info in there. Could help you out a lot. Could help you help other people a lot too.
Yeah.
And I've also got a website too if you want to check out my stuff. Thousands of pieces of content all to do with health, healing, stepping into wellness, philanthropy, freedom, philosophy. It's fireyourboss.xyz, not
.com.
No, it's not .com. It's .xyz, fireyourboss.xyz. To your health, everyone.
To your health.
Take care. See you real soon. Bye for now.